I'm gonna hunt for something. I'm kind of hungry. I don't know, what do I want? Well, I could go with the banana. But, I don't know. You see, because there are some graham crackers in here. What his mom brought. And I really want them. So choose. Leave a comment. Either banana or graham cracker.
Hey there guys, I'm Boden and welcome to today's Captain's Vlog. It is Tuesday, November 8th, 12:50 hours, and we got goodies from Oklahoma. Now, the name on the package says David McDonald, but they came from Stillwater, Oklahoma, so I'm pretty sure this is from Dr. Mikeville. So, thank you, Dr. Mike. If this isn't from you, and if this is from David, let me know because, oh wow, am I sorry. But I think, given it's Stillwater, Oklahoma, and I don't know that many people in Stillwater because I think there's only like 10, 12 people that actually live there, that this is from Mike. And we've got another one of the Burrow cameras. These, I really got to autopsy one of these. This one's got some rattly bits, so that could be an autopsy potential. We got these, which is just, I don't know if I want to put a camera in this or like a laser thing or something, because this is, it's got that vibe of the 80s vintage spectrophysics. Laser. The 80s vintage spectrophysics lasers. My first laser was one of those. They're about this size and they're that color, and it's a little helium neon light. I'll bet there's viewers out there who have one of those little gas discharge tube lasers laying around. You guys should donate them. We are looking for lasers in a big way.
There's one sitting on my desk right now. The one that looks like those anyways.
Yeah, we've got one or two of them. We need to get more lasers for them. I'm trying to build the laser lab. We haven't got to that level of the remodeling yet, but we'll get there. He also sent these, which, if you look at the back, it's kind of, we got power in, S-video, composite, audio out, mic in, okay, this all makes sense. Camera number, I'm guessing this is to ID the different camera, and then Visca, in and out. I don't know what that is. I've never seen that before. Now this says instructor camera, and this one isn't labeled, but it's a EVI D30, so there's your info. Is that focused at all? Mm-hmm. Okay. I don't know anything about these. They've got IR out on the front, so this is all kinds of neat. I don't know what's up with these or what they're from. I'm guessing from the looks of them, they're screaming teleconferencing system, like an old video conference system. So we'll have to check into that. But this has great potential. So we got goodies in, and we have cameras coming to fill these. So these will be mounted on the outside of the kitchen sometime soon. So you guys have fun. We'll have more as it happens. All right, I'm down in the tunnel, and I want you guys to remember this. Kid will make a note. This is what the tops of of the 20 kilovolt capacitors look like. This is metal here, and it's kind of jank. We're going to want to rebuild the plastic seal there. This will be ground, this will be positive, and it's a Sangamo. And the details on the plate, I don't know how readable they'll be, but it's 20 kilovolts PVDC, 13.6 microfarads, 2,725 joules, 0.015 microhenries. What is that? Some weird symbol, and 40 degrees C, and the serial number is 11810. And there's the yeah, check this out. That needs to be a t-shirt right there. That totally needs to be a t-shirt. So Moose, check that out. Let's see if we can make a t-shirt out of this. So there you go. This will be the Mark V prototype. We're going to go up to 20 kilovolts. I got to see if we got more of these. But here's the secret stash that you guys never get to see. Here, let me see if I can get a light so you can really see. We're down here in the tunnel, and there's this pile of capacitors. And then we go around the corner. Okay, now that, you look at the top, you say, okay, that's a 6 kilovolt. 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. I think these, oh, no, look, that right there, that's a 20. Okay, so there's 2. All right, we got 2 of them. Yeah. Oh. Okay. All right, we got 2 of them, which will give us, what was that, 2,700 joules or so? I don't remember, somewhere around there. But I think, let's see if I can spot any more. Oh, I love my job. Those are all 6s. I have a boatload of 6. Oh, that one's different. What's that one? I don't know. Probably a 6. Alright. Well, we got 2 for sure. And that puts us in the... Let's see what this reads. I'll take a look again. You guys are all yelling the answer right now. Yeah, 2725. So that gives us right around 3 kilojoules, or oh shit. Yeah, right around 5 kilojoules. So that's enough. That's enough. All right, you guys have fun. I'm gonna get to work. I gotta move all this crap, clean it up. Look at the piles of stuff to clean. Oh, here's our wire stockpile. Wire and cable for the big reels. The little reels go back there on the shelves. That's the little ones. Alright, you guys have fun. I'll be back. Look at this, guys. Supply room's starting to look like something. We need Mr. Joe Simon to make a grate to cover there, and the grate has to have a pipe welded to it to slide over this so that we can cover the damn hole in the floor. But we've got our stuff coming together. It's starting to look like something. I'll show you guys back here. It's all getting sorted out. It's pretty ugly right now. It gets better. I promise it gets better. We'll be back. What you doing, Batman?
Attempting to make this arm work.
Your drill bit's crooked.
Right.
Yeah. Can I open this?
No.
Well, but I want to look outside.
You can look outside.
My lights. I want to look at my lights.
Well, you can open this side. You just gotta,
which side? Oh, okay.
Is
it open?
On the bottom one.
We really desperately.
I gotta drill out that concrete.
We got to get a contractor to help us out on these. Hey, my lights are still there. All 3 still on. I won my bet. There you go. It's a high-tech door lock here. If you are a contractor in the Grand Rapids area and would like to help us out by donating your services to help us get some doors that don't suck, it would be deeply appreciated because our doors suck. So Batman's fixing that. Dave's down in the tunnel. Let's see what Moose is doing. What's up, Moose?
Hi.
What you doing?
I'm consolidating the stock shelves so we can fit a lot more on them.
Yeah?
Yeah.
This is part of the process of cleaning out the old wood shop area in the back?
Exactly.
Cool. We have a lot of wood, Moose.
We do.
This is all for members to come down and build stuff.
We have wood, plastic, metal, and some stuff I can't identify.
If anybody wants to get in some serious volunteer hours and wants to tackle totally reorganizing these shelves, that is not a bad idea. Okay, so Moose has something for us. What do you got?
I have a fancy new donations form.
Okay.
Because we've been getting a lot of cool stuff from all over, and half the time Batman and I don't know what it is.
Okay.
So this is to help everybody out. You put your name, your username, and then a list of everything that you're sending, and you let me know if you want a donation receipt. And this is live on the website at thegeekgroup.org/support. And it gives you all the instructions that you need. You can either print it out and send it in with your donation, or you can save the PDF and just email it, and it has the email address on the form.
So this is for people like the awesome Mike Veldman, who's just sent us some security cameras. He could just print this out, and then we got everything we need to know.
Yep, and then if you need a donation receipt, we can then just take this information and put it into the receipt, and it's good to go, and everything's accurate.
Cool. Now, people can do this via email even, because
Yes.
you don't have to actually print this out to fill it out. It's a PDF, you can download it and just click the things. And
It's a very fancy PDF where you just click the text field and you can type it right in, so we can not have to worry about reading your handwriting.
totally paperless.
Completely paperless. If you want to use paper, you can, but you don't have to.
Okay, well cool. So here, new way to donate more efficiently. Because it's my job to do what I can to make donating as easy as possible for you guys. So, more as it happens. 14:01 hours, and we're working on phones here with Enos the Magnificent. And we need some channel banks. Now this is a channel bank is a little thing that, it's basically an adapter between old-fashioned telephone lines and Ethernet. And this lets our VOIP system work. All the phones at the Geek Group here, because it's the Geek Group, we have the smartest of smart buildings. And you need channel banks. You need, we've got 3 phone lines, but they don't make 3 ports, we need a 4-port. Right. Okay. So we're hoping that somebody out there can donate one of these, because it's the kind of thing that people that work in IT and that tend to have laying around.
Yeah, they might have it laying around. We've got 3 lines coming in from Comcast, and we've got a handful of phones that we'd like to implement around the building in different locations.
Okay.
That we need to have, I think it's FXO ports, because they talk to the office. So we can put these phones around the building.
Okay. So if anybody out there has FXO gateway, just it's a standard VoIP gateway thing.
Yep.
Okay. Could you guys see if you have a couple laying around, one of our awesome IT guys, because I know there's a lot of you out there, guys like Enos, who work in professional IT and show up here with all kinds of goodies. We desperately need 3 ports is what we need, but most of them you come in 1 port, and 4 ports is the next step up. So if somebody out there has an old 4-port, we would dearly appreciate it. Get a hold of me, message me through a thing. You guys know how to donate. We'll make it happen. So thank you. We'll have more as we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are officially connected.
This is GGR, the Geek Group Internet Radio. The long process is now complete. We're officially broadcasting live on the GGR, a service of the Geek Group in Grand Rapids, Michigan, at our Leonard Street headquarters. I've been given the honor of organizing and putting the operation of GGR together, both through the technical aspects and teaming up with Mitchell McCoy to design and air the programming content. GGR's Mitchell McCoy now takes you on a tour of what you'll find right here on the Geek Group Radio.
Let's go back in the day. Let's go back 84 years ago to 1927. Now, moving to 2011. All years cover needs a new type of internet radio station. From the music in your life to your top news stories, you'll find everything right here on the GGR.
Welcome to Sunday Soundtrack on this Sunday afternoon from Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Doug Styles brings you a 4-hour visit to famous Hollywood hit movies, Broadway's, television, and vaudeville theme songs. Doug Styles brings you back to the past every Sunday. Now let's move to weekdays, Monday through Friday. It's the best time to catch live programming.
Live from the Leonard Street Studios, the Geek Group presents Mitchell McCoy Today.
Starting at 1 o'clock p.m., you'll be joining me weekdays for a 1-hour discussion on the day's top stories, information, music, and tech talk. My program will allow live call-in on the GGR, so you can weigh in with your opinion on the topic of the day. With 43,000 square feet at the Leonard Street Labs, with members in over 160 countries, it could be hard to keep track on what's happening. Doug Styles offers a program for you to come seek out what's up at the Geek Group, with the Geek Group Today. Whether there be music playing, Now, breaking news from the GTR.
From the GTR Climate Control Center, this is a severe weather alert.
Or in between the music.
News and information is on the GTR.
Now, we'll have you covered whether it be in an emergency situation or just a regular day and you're looking for the top stories around the United States. We'll also bring you weather and traffic updates in major cities.
We don't control the traffic lights, but we do control our traffic updates. From the Traffic Control Center at GTR, this is your travel traffic update.
That's just a little of what we're about to open to you, our listeners. And it's all happening today. It's GTR, the music, and your life. Doug, back to you.
Thank you, Mitchell, for that behind-the-scenes look at Geek Group Radio. And this, again, has been an honor for me, working with some of the best in the business. I want to be sure to thank Jeff, Steve the engineer, Bill the radio guy, Enos. I want to thank Adam. I want to thank Liz for her patience, David for his trust, and Chris for this whole situation taking place in the first place. Literally, from station engineers to networking nerds, we have been working. So we're able to stream to our service. This place has people in it who are very good at what they do. When smart people are able to get together with each other, they can build empires. Just ask Bill Gates. Mitch, you have anything to add?
No, I think we've done a lot of things here today, Doug. We have been able to work with a lot of people and get a lot of things done here in the past few weeks.
What did you actually think that we would be successful in finishing this, getting something that actually works?
You know, I think, Doug, that we were doing a lot of things here in the past, couple of weeks. We have literally transformed this room that we're in right now with the help of a lot of people across the building, by putting electricity in here, by putting lights in here, by painting. This has been quite the experience that has happened. I think this operation was built totally within 1 month. So 1 month of things happening and we're already broadcasting is truly something for the record book.
Yeah, and there's a big difference between this plant and the plant we had upstairs. We did a pilot project. Let's say this is the actual station. We did a pilot project, and I was very pleased with the results, and I was amazed the way that you got a program on in a couple of days and actually had the callers talking to you.
Yeah, I know. And what's funny is, just this, literally, we have been from the time we were able to come in this room and the paint fumes calmed down a little bit, we've been putting this plant together literally up to the last 10 minutes of actually going on the air. And what I mean by that is we had people in here finalizing our live call-in feature. So people can now call in live, and that was finalized probably within the last 10 minutes of us actually launching here at 3 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
I was hoping that all of the, what Chris calls infrastructure, had been finished by the time we actually pushed, as they say in the hood, the button. But it's okay. We actually are managing to get this done, and we are actually functioning.
Our test pilot was very successful. The testing pilot up in the AV department.
That was amazing. That was a trip.
Yeah, with one small little desk. Now we have double the size, maybe even triple the size, table-wise. So we've certainly came a long way with the whole radio operation.
I have got to say this. You come from a particular direction. You have your own story, and I would like you to share that with the listeners here in a moment, after I finish sharing mine. In other words, where you come from, what you did before you came here, how you. I have to say to Chris Boden, and I want to sit down with Chris and actually do an interview with him to see what his personal thoughts are. But literally, for me at my age, this was just something that blew me away in order for with it actually happening to me, because I came from a background where I tried to do radio for a number of years and I never actually was able to make a career, but somehow I lived inside the dream. There's a fellow called Ted Williams who was homeless, and he became a well-paid radio announcer overnight. Big national story. And my situation, that was very much of an inspiration to me. I'd like to, if the Geek Group has the resources, I'd like to get in contact with him and talk to him there someday and tell him, you know, share stories. But anyway, to be able to do this, I had been in several projects where they were going to purchase the equipment, they were going to set it up, they were going to get a license, or they were going to start a project, and it never happened. For this to actually happen really puts me in a different place.
Yeah, I agree.
And to come in and to see the kind of people that are in here and what they're doing and building dreams. This is an idea factory. This is a dream factory as far as I'm concerned. I am tickled. I'm, as Hubert H. Humphrey used to say, somebody you don't know, I'm pleased as punch to be here. Would you like to share how you came to be here with our listeners?
Yeah, absolutely. I have been in the broadcasting business, if you want to say, since I was 12 years old, working at public access, working at network television stations, including Fox 17 and Wood TV 8. So the whole broadcasting ends of things, I'm down for. That's why I'm here. The geek, the whole nerd, that thing, I'm clueless when it comes to that. So I'm glad that I'm able to be a part of an organization that is welcoming not even nerds or geeks, but people who want to learn and people who have the expertise of what they're doing.
Students.
Correct.
Yeah,
Students.
yeah. People who are building their way to their careers.
Absolutely.
Time passes so fast. If I say New Kids on the Block or Boys to Men, some people might not know who I'm talking about. So
Hey, Danny, Donnie, Joe, John, Jordan. Okay, some of us know. Some of us know.
I'm
just saying.
Notice I said Mike. I said Mike. I didn't say Will. I said Mike.
Chris Boden is in the room.
Yeah, he's in the room, and perhaps Elvis is also somewhere in the building.
Oh, I can't wait to hear the comments on that one. That I could just off the top of my head rattle off all 5 members of New Kids.
That's going to be a good one. Well, I've just about said all the things that I have to say. One of the things that I do want to say, though, is one of the things that the Geek Group shows is, and one of the things that my experience has showed, you don't stop believing. You don't stop believing. Ted Williams didn't stop believing, and look what has happened to him. You know, I never stopped believing, and one day along comes Mitch Harberton, GRTV, that whole thing, and somehow, because of that link, we linked up to the Geek Group here at the Leonard Street Labs. And what's that number? What's that number? 602?
Everyone.
The address.
Here at
what's
building?
the address on Leonard Street?
902.
902. Yeah, here we are at 902 Leonard Street here in Grand Rapids, and we're preparing to broadcast to the world.
24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's a huge thing that we're able to, utilize the resources here. I mean, again, we go from a small little audio board in the corner that took up a folding size table in the corner of the AV department, and now we have 2 audio boards. We have like 7 or 8 computers up here in the radio operation. We have live call-in. We literally have every resource available to us, dug by this facility, and it's an amazing opportunity to be able to team up with you and really make music happen.
That's the name of the song. Are you ready for us to push the button?
We are. Are we all ready for playback?
We're all ready. Well, then in that case, thank you, Mitch. Here we go. This is the GGR, the Geek Group Internet Radio, here at the Leonard Street Labs in Grand Rapids, Michigan.
The future is now.
GGR Internet Radio. This is the music in your life. 3D Labs, makers of media processors, is one of our sponsors. Thank you, 3D, for unmatched performance and flexibility. Just like downtown, just like the Brooklyn said, we're on our way. That's it. That thing will run now for about 4 hours, and then it will repeat.
Cool.
Now it's time
and we're building a longer list so that it'll run for 8 hours and then repeat.
Okay. Well, that's a start.
That way we won't have repetition, and we've got 30 gigabytes of music available to put on that.
Okay.
Plus stuff that he's importing because he wants to hear it, and I'm inviting everybody at the Geek Group to put their favorite songs on our playlist.
Yeah, I can get you a lot more than 30 gigs of music.
Good.
Yeah.
Because this is
Get a bigger hard drive.
We're doing something. Yeah, exactly. We're doing something that's never been done before. We're not categorizing the music, and we're not restricting the playlist, and we're not narrowcasting. This is for the music in your life.
It's my pen. So what you got, Moose?
I made a pen, and it twists open and closed.
And this is like totally made in a CNC shop here.
It is.
And this, what do you got?
The light colored wood is some of the maple floor.
Okay.
And then the darker color wood is just some little pieces of oak dowel.
Okay.
To make it fancy.
This is Batman's pen?
This is Batman's pen. But this was one of the prototype pens that we're going to start selling in our store.
Cool.
Ooh, so if you want, you know, an executive pen made from our floor.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm very excited about this.
I already made the choice for you, Internet. I had the banana. That's gonna make 100% sense when you start editing this. It's making 0 sense now.
Oh God, I remember.
I didn't tell you.
You did.
Did I? Okay. Like I said, it's gonna make 100% sense when he starts editing this.
Ooh.